So what else you want to know?
You informed me shortly before today's interview. Just hang out. It's not really an interview. I love talking with you. You're fucking amazing.
I've been dying to do this for so long.
You're fucking. I love it. And I knew when you said you were coming to the States, and I'm like, you got to come on the show because I just know you, man. You got great stories. And then he goes, Chaunce goes, yeah, I got audio of Donald Trump calling me in the middle of the night.
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning.
Woke me up out of bed. I'm like, who's calling me at 3 a.m.? I'm like, it's the ghost of Darnell. Who is? I got a call.
How did you know Trump at this point?
I've known him for a long time.
Yeah.
I've interviewed him many, many times. I've sat in his office with him.
Many wonderful, fantastic times.
I've sat alone with him in his office, looking out over, it's like floor-to-ceiling windows, looking out over the Hudson River. I remember him saying to me, just he and I, he goes, Chauncey, and he put his hand on my shoulder, stepping out guy. And we're done. Chauncey.
Stepping out guy.
Chauncey. You see those buildings out there? And you remember when you come down the West Side Highway?
Oh, yeah, Trump.
Well, they weren't there yet. There were other buildings behind it.
Uh-huh.
He goes, you see those buildings? They have the best view of New Jersey.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Those motherfuckers, they won't let me. I try to buy the buildings. They won't let me. They don't like me. So you know what I did? Chauncey? And he's rubbing my shoulder. I'm like, what'd you do, Donald? What'd you do? He said, I bought the garbage dump in front of them. And know what I'm going to do? Like, what are you going to do? I'm going to build 10 stories higher than those buildings. So
He blocked out their view.
2 years later, he blocked their view.
Hope he wound up moving in one of those.
Did he really?
Moved into one of the Trump Trump places. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So did you go out and go, by the way, Trump is building, and the SEC gets involved?
Yeah. So I know Donald. I know him. So I had done an interview with this. We know a lot of the same people. Victoria Zdrok.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Dr. whatever her name was. Dr. She had the big, wide thing down here, clear, whatever. You know.
I remember. Yeah.
Her clit looked like a penis. Like it was that. Like it was this.
Right.
I'm sorry. Am I allowed to say that?
Of course you are.
Okay. So anyway, so Victoria's a draw. So I did an interview with her, and she's telling me she banged John Kennedy Jr. She had this thing with all these people, and she names Donald Trump as one of them. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
what? Donald Trump? Yeah, there she is. I said, Donald Trump? She goes, yeah. And she goes, I'll show you pictures. So she shows me photos of her out with Donald Trump, the two of them, in a limousine, hanging out. She tells me all about what an asshole he was and how bad the date was. His breath was stunk, everything. She tells me everything you want to know about Donald Trump going on a date. So I send it to Donald, and I say, listen, I go, I'm not out to fuck you, although I think I fucked at least every single celebrity that's ever lived. At one point or another.
At some point.
Every single person on
it's just too tempting when something really good and juicy comes across to not say it.
Because what do you care? They're not inviting me to their wedding. Like they're not my friend. They're my friend.
Like Jay Moore said, "It's not show friends, it's show business."
I love that quote. I'm gonna use that.
Perfect line.
That's
man.
a perfect line.
Yeah.
So everybody said, "Why would you fuck me?" Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?
What are you doing for me?
You're loaning me your car for the weekend. If I get a flat tire, you're gonna come and help me. Like, what do I care?
Tell you what, if I ever get elected president, I'll make you the Secretary of State.
You know something? He might have. I might have been the Secretary of State if I not screwed him over.
Ladies and gentlemen, my new Secretary of State, Chaunce Hayden. You might remember him from Stepping Out magazine.
You know something? He might have.
Stepping Out.
His credentials are impeccable. Well, you know who used to do that too? Joe Franklin. Remember Joe Franklin?
Oh, yeah.
I did a show every week.
Yeah, Joe Franklin was awesome.
People probably know who that is. There should be a movie about him.
Yeah, WOR.
Oh my God. I did a show. I'm regressing for a second about Donald, but just 1 second on.
Sure.
So he would bring me on his show, Joe Franklin, and he'd say, people, people, we have the world's greatest journalist on the show. He's traveled the world. He's interviewed every president, every celebrity. There is no greater, more respected journalist than my next guest. And I was like stepping out,
looking around.
stepping out
Where is
magazine.
he?
I'm like, I thought I was on the show.
Call here or
I was
something?
on the show.
Yeah.
He goes, he's broken every major story. He's walked on the moon. He's walked on the moon. He's, he's had hit records. He, Chaunce Hayden, everybody, Chaunce. And you come out, and it'd be a couch with a two-headed woman, and
right,
juggler who can't juggle, and
what a freak show it was.
Oh, it was awesome.
Joe Franklin was great.
Yes. So God rest his soul. But anyway, so going back to Trump. So I send the interview, the quote over to him, and he doesn't respond. So I'm going to print the next day, and 3 a.m, my phone rings. I'm like, who the hell's calling me 3 a.m? So it's always bad. 3 a.m. is usually a death call.
Yeah.
When your phone rings at 3, someone died. Someone young died. Someone you love died at 3
Yeah,
a.m.
this can't wait.
Yeah. 3 a.m, someone's dead. So I'm like, getting ready for it. And here, Chauncey. Chauncey, it's Donald. Donald Trump?
Donald Trump?
If you listen to the tape, my first response was, am I fired?
Yeah, you're fired.
No, Chauncey, I never fire you. He goes, but listen. I don't know who this person is. He starts off with that. He starts off telling me he doesn't know her, never heard of her, it never happened. And in the course of the interview, he knows her very well. She's stalking him.
We have the audio.
Yeah.
It's
amazing.
It's not a parody or anything.
No,
it's really.
I've had people tell me it's not real. If you listen to it, it's him.
Yeah.
There's only one Donald Trump. It's either him or Alec Baldwin. One of the two called me 3 a.m.
This is let's hear it.
My man.
Am I fired?
How are you? You'll never fire you, Chauncey. But Chaunce, we've been good to your magazine with The Apprentice. You saw the ratings. It went to #1. I mean, it's killing
The
it.
show is huge.
It's huge. It's the biggest thing in NBC. The NBC people just stuff. They said it's the biggest show they've had since Friends.
Well, it's what we both predicted.
Yeah, that's true.
Seinfeld?
Chaunce, this person, I don't even know who the hell she is. I never took her out. I don't know who she is. And by the way, based on her picture, I would never take her. She looks like a fucking third-grade hooker. I mean, give me a break.
It's our
I never
president.
took this girl out.
She claims that she went on 4 dates.
I never took her out. She's full of shit.
I know. I
Take a look. Hey, Chauncey, look, I have good taste in women.
Right.
Take a look at her picture. First of all, she's not a Playboy girl. She's like a Playboy something girl, they say. Number one. Anything, it's all bullshit. I never took her out. How long ago was this? 10 years ago?
Did you read her quote? She said that, I guess, you were considering using her for an ad
That's
campaign.
bullshit. That's just total bullshit. And number one. Number two, who the fuck? I use models for that. I don't use Playboy people for that stuff.
That's why she said that. I guess you contacted Playboy Promotions.
No, but I don't use Playboy people for that. We use models.
I
Total bullshit, Chauncey.
I sent her a couple of emails trying to get her to respond to me, and I haven't heard back from her.
It's total bullshit. I have no idea, except I know one thing. She called up the office like 10 different times. Years ago. This is like 5 years ago. That's the only reason, because it was an unusual spelling. I never took her out. She wanted to go out. Did Norma tell you she used to call?
She said that she would call the office nonstop, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the only reason I recognized the name. That was like 5, 6, 7 years ago.
So am I
You know, you're talking
dealing
about-
with a lunatic?
No, you're dealing with ancient history, number one, and you're dealing with a person that I never took out. And based on her picture, I would never take out. She's not even attractive.
Right.
By the way, she's not a good-looking girl.
She's in her mid-30s now. Well, she is Penthouse Pet of the Year.
When?
This year, 2004.
A penthouse. Who the hell wants a penthouse pet? Penthouse is gone. It's bankrupt. It's over. I mean, Penthouse, she's a 35-year-old Penthouse pet? That's pretty pathetic. Hey, Chauncey, give me a break. You shouldn't write a story like that.
All right.
That's bullshit. You think I'm going to go out with a Penthouse pet? Penthouse is, I thought it was Playboy.
Well, she was Playboy. She's the only girl ever to do both. That's her claim to
Oh,
fame.
she's, forget it. I never took her out.
So she's riding your coattails. She's trying to hop on.
Hey, excuse me. This is the fourth time that this has happened to me in the last 2 weeks.
Since the show
You know, the
aired.
show went to #1. I don't know, you just saw
Until
that.
you're
I guess.
president.
Now the girls are coming out of the woodwork.
Well, at least two of them actually I did date, and actually they were very nice. They said great things about me.
And this is one who
I had another one that said terrible about me, but I never even heard of her. At least this one I heard of because she used to call the office.
Remember, he's never heard of it.
And I didn't speak to her. But look,
Okay.
it's total bullshit, and it's not right to have somebody ride the coats. The only reason I call you about it,
Right.
it'd be easy just not to call you, go so nobody gives a shit. The truth is, it's just so fucking false.
Right, okay.
I don't like to let them get away with this crap.
President of the United States of America.
That is something right there.
How amazing is that?
I must say. Wow.
Yeah.
That's Donald
Stepping Out
Trump.
magazine.
Stepping out. The story, it's bullshit.
Oh,
Not even fucking pretty.
how classic is that?
It's such Trump.
Yeah, it's so Trump. It's so Trump.
It's perfectly.
You can see his face. You can see his
Yeah,
face
yeah.
as he's mouthing the words.
That's Donald Trump. We
You
know.
can see with the little nightcap on. You know those little nightcaps with the little ball at the
You
end.
think he went to the phone with the little candle?
He has the long robe.
Where's my Rolodex? I gotta look for Chaunce Hayden.
He's got his-
There's Chauncey.
he's
Here we go. Oh my.
walking down the hallway with his candle.
Yeah.
For the phone, asking the maid for the where's the phone? Where's my
I need the phone and my rheumatism
Chauncey's
medicine.
number? Where's Chauncey's number?
Chauncey's number? Because this bitch is lying. She's a lying sack
Never heard
of
of her.
shit.
I've never heard of her.
Never
I did
heard
hear-
of her.
But she used to call my office every day, but I never heard of her.
You remember? But that's Trump.
That's Trump.
I often say that we from New York know Trump a lot better than the rest of the country. We grew
yeah.
up with Donald Trump
Yes.
being in the news all the time.
Yeah, we're New Yorkers, and thank God, during that time in my life, I always had my phone on record because I got so many crazy calls all
Right.
the time. So at 3 a.m, I was just aware enough to hit play.
You never know the future president.
Imagine if I didn't get that on tape. How sad that would have been.
I love because it's regular language Trump.
It's just it's regular
Look at her, you
language.
see it? She's not even attractive.
Bullshit. Penthouse.
Penthouse. 30.
Imagine Trump.
5-year-old penthouse. That's just pathetic.
The State of the Union address. Let me just say that Penthouse sucks.
Yeah. When he throws out, during his rallies, he'll say bullshit. Something, and everyone goes, oh, that's how
That's
Trump
Trump.
talks. He's fucking holding back
Yeah.
during his rallies. He'd
Yes.
love to drop the F-bomb.
And he's always looking to see who he'd like to bang. And he looks at girls that way.
Yeah.
Like he's horny.
loves pretty women.
Yeah, of course. See, we all do.
Loves 'em.
He
He's a
doesn't
guy.
hide it. He doesn't hide it.
No,
That's
he
why
doesn't hide it. He's not a
People
hypocrite.
love him. Yeah.